Well, good morning, everyone. And I need to double check a little something real quick. The other day I was playing that Maxine Waters clip and it was muted, even though I did have the setting to where it should have played it. I just realized it was set in this program to the headphones. So anything the headphones hear, you guys would hear. Well, normally I don't have the headphones set unless I'm doing Skype, and that's only sometimes. So I realized I was trying to play you guys some stuff that Maxine Waters was saying, nonsense. Everyone's like, Joe, we can't hear that. Sorry about that, but you knew what I was saying, because I commented enough so you know what the hell was going on. Whoops. So, anyways, interesting Medium post from the THETA team, and I set myself this I think a couple of days ago to do a video, and it's a good frequently asked questions. This is actually from June 23rd that they posted this on their medium.com channel or whatever. So THETA Labs, what is gamma? What is that? Because they've got the test net up playing around with that, right? What is gamma? What is the THETA test net channel? Initial frequently asked questions. With the introduction of gamma into the THETA protocol and the launch of our testnet channel, we know the community has lots of questions. These initial facts, frequently asked questions, facts, should provide some guidance, and we will continue to update the community as we further develop the token economics through the THETA testnet phase. You can also stop by our Telegram channel here, which they link to. I will link this for you guys in the description box for the latest news and to discuss with the THETA team. So, what is gamma and what will it be used for? Gamma is the operational token of the THETA protocol. Users will use gamma to complete transactions like paying a relay node to provide you with a video stream, or for deploying or interacting with smart contracts. Relay nodes earn gamma for every video stream they relay to other users on the network. So my thoughts on that part is simply you and we leave our computer on, we're going to run this system on our PC to let them use our bandwidth, use some hard drive space, that sort of thing. We are relay nodes. Okay? And we will earn these gamma tokens, if you will. So it almost reminds me of like what Neo's doing with gas, or with the Ethereum network. You got to send some tokens that are ERC20 tokens to somebody. Well, you got to have ETH or you can't do anything, can't send anything out. Right? You got to have a sliver of ETH that's used as gas. It's similar to that. Not exactly the same, but it's very similar. Okay. Yeah, I was talking to Shantae, Michelle's White Dove's manager. Like, I can't believe we still can't do these swaps, these token swaps, the exchange on the Exodus wallet. I can't get any Digibyte. So I told them, look, I got you covered. You just send me your Litecoin and I'll give you the Digibyte, so you can't swap them, since you can't swap them. It's been that way for days and days. Sorry, temporarily unavailable. What the hell, man? So I'll give them the price it was a few days ago. So they're fixing to make instant profit. But anyways, so yeah, she's like, Coinbase is now taking 6 days, and I said, I know. So where are we? That's my thoughts on, like, they have this, they have the THETA blockchain coin network and then this gamma thing. So how will gamma be generated and at what rate? Each THETA token will generate gamma over time. So I'm thinking about that. Remember Redcoin? You can stake it, you leave it in the wallet, you just let it sit there, and every day, every couple of days, hey, I've got some new Redcoin. Oh wow, I just got another 200 Redcoin. Oh, I just got another 300 Redcoin. Cool. And you're staking it. So this is interesting because it says each THETA token will generate gamma over time. So my question is, and I don't know if the answer's here yet. I'm about to read right through this with you guys. Maybe it's fixing to get answered. But if I'm a person that's holding THETA coins, and remember, when they go, and the plan initially is late this year, like end of this year, December if I recall, they'd like to get the Theta protocol, not on the test net, but officially ready to go, we can use it. Which means you're going to have all these old ERC20 Theta coins that will then get converted. And I don't know how the conversion will take place. It might be similar to what we saw with EOS or what have you. They'll give, or simply, hey, download our wallet, it'll do it for you. You know, here's how you register your tokens, and here, you know, we'll get to that point at some time. I'm sure we'll figure out the answer. But my question would be, do I have a separate wallet that I store these Theta tokens in, and then they're generating gamma? Or is this all part of the platform and it just all works together? We'll find out. So how will gamma be generated and at what rate? Each Theta token will generate gamma over time. Throughout the testnet period, the Theta team will be working on what is the optimal mechanism and rate of generation. Right? Again, it's a testnet. We're just testing. We're going to do the content delivery system, streaming videos and other things. It's just, again, they got to get this fine-tuned to where they feel like that's a normal value. This is good. We're ready to roll. And you know what would be cool? If they, hey, we know we said December 2018, but we're rocking and rolling. We're going live, baby, you know, 2 months early or something. You know, that would be cool. So it says each day, you know, again, they'll deal with the rate of, you know, optimal mechanism and rate of generation. Will each viewer need to pay gamma to pull video streams on the Theta network? Yes. But most viewers will also share their bandwidth. Right? You're part, you know, I'm not only the CEO of Hair Care for Men, but I'm a client. Well, you're using the system. You're going to be using it. You have this thing, in, again, whether it's a program or it's got to be some kind of software program, I'm thinking. Because I know the testnet, there was like a browser add-on thing I thought I saw. But anyways, yeah, so it's almost like you're pretty much going to be getting these tokens one way or the other. So it says, yes, but most viewers will also share their bandwidth, i.e. serve as a relay node, earning more than enough gamma from relaying that it will recover or cover the gamma they need to watch their video stream. If they aren't sharing and therefore don't have gamma, the viewer would simply default back to regular content delivery network viewing and have no loss of quality of service. So let's think about that. If they aren't sharing, meaning I'm not going to be a relay node, therefore I don't have any gamma, the viewer would simply default back to regular CDN viewing, which I guess means you still get to view the video you wanted to watch. And, you know, anyways, and have no loss of quality of service. We also believe it will be in the video platform's interest to subsidize users with gamma in many cases to maximize their bandwidth offload. More on this in future economics blogs. Let me think about that. The platform is to subsidize users with gamma in many cases, but they're not saying what cases, to maximize their bandwidth offload. So what comes to mind is, okay, I'm, you know, me personally, and some of you will be in this position, oh my God, I've got fiber at my house, fiber connection. I can have huge bandwidth here. I do have pretty good bandwidth here. AM, computer, hard drive space, whatever, like, they're going to love the JSNIP 4s and the people, you know, the people that got the high bandwidth. They're going to love you guys, you know, us guys, because we can stream the hell out of some stuff. You know, sending it out, not just viewing it. So in other words, subsidize, does that mean they're like, hey, we're going to give these guys more gamma than normal because they're giving us a higher, you know, they're helping out more than others. Maybe that's where they're going with this. So say more on this in future blog posts. What is the difference between theta and gamma? Staking theta. So there's the word. That's what we were looking for. Staking theta gives you a proportional right to govern the theta network and generate gamma, while using gamma allows you to watch video streams or take other actions within the theta network. So I like when I hear the word staking, because again, I just want you to think about, for the millionth time already, if you know, beat a dead horse here, Michelle White does price target that in years from now, yeah, it's going to take a few years, but it would be thousands was the word, dollars, theta value per token. Let's just go to $100 if you don't mind. and you've got, I don't know, 1,000,000, 500,000, 100,000, I don't know what you got. 100,000 of these THETA tokens. Okay, let's just look at this. 100,000 THETA tokens times $100 each. I know, yeah, I know. $10 million. But if you're staking them, and if you again, the numbers here are 100,000 tokens. We don't know, and I don't think they're going to talk about it yet, how many, you know, because again, it's like you're staking, but it says here you're staking. It gives you a proportional right, as it says, proportional right to govern the THETA network, which, you know, don't really care, right, and generate gamma. So we're going to generate gamma. So these gamma tokens will be worth something. Now, if THETA is worth, again, just in this example, $100 a piece in the future, what is the gamma tokens going to be worth? And are you getting a hell of a lot more of those than you're getting THETA tokens because of the need of them to be bounced around all over the place? And I don't know the answer yet, but I'm just going here. I'm trying to go here to let you know that, like my thoughts on Redcoin, if that thing gets up to even $1 one day, $1, I know it's a long stretch where it's at half a penny, but what if it's a 2-3 years from now and it finally reaches $1, Redcoin? And you've got, wow, Joe, I've got 1 million of those things. Yeah, you got $1 million now, but do you cash in for the $1 million, or do you just let it stake, earning potentially $1,000 or more dollars a week, or whatever, you know, whatever the math is for that? In THETA, maybe not 1,000 a week, but maybe 400 or 500 a week dollars worth. Because with Redcoin, you're staking Redcoin. You're not staking some other coin, like in this case. The point here is you're staking something, okay? And it's called gamma, and there's probably going to be a value attached to that somehow. So we do need to think about these crazy high numbers for the price of THETA. And now that I'm thinking of this, it just came into my mind. Never thought about this before because I'm learning something here right now. What if, because these gamma tokens are going to be needed for all the streaming, and that's how people get paid, so to speak. That's how, you know, you earn gamma, you send gamma. Advertising might have to do the gamma, you know, use the gamma. I'm not really sure. But what if whatever that mechanism is so awesome, the gamma side of this, that it automatically puts incredible value on the THETA token, thus driving up the THETA token to the crazy levels. And most people in the future are only concerned about gamma. Whoa, gamma's up today, and oh, look at all these gamma tokens I got. And you know, us big boys, you know, the bosses out there, you know, those of us who believed in this on day one, you know, that we found out about it from Michelle, sitting here this whole time, years later. Yeah, you know, you guys go play with the gamma tokens. We're gonna go we're gonna go play with THETA. Whoa, how many do you guys got? You know. And then the question comes, do we unload THETA, or do we sit there and stake more THETA because the value of the damn gamma tokens is nice, and those are the ones we're staking, and we can just sell those and play those into the market constantly while not grabbing more THETA, but using the current amount of THETA we have to just stake. You following? You with me on this? So that may help push the price of THETA up, in addition to the wonderful things that we were already thinking, just the whole content delivery system on its own. So, you know, again, I don't know. But it's just a thought that just came in. So let's continue here. Why introduce a second currency at all? The primary reasons are to separate the uses of staking/governance with THETA and operations/transactions with gamma, and to enhance protocol security. You can read more about this reasoning on our blog post on governance here, which I think I want to go right into. Governance and the blockchain. So the THETA team would like to bring the community up to speed on our current consideration progress, overall governance and consensus roles in THETA, and THETA's progression to a dual currency system. Generally, governance is a set of administrative processes or frameworks through which constituents of an entity are able to manage and further the interests of the entity or system as a whole. As it relates to blockchains, governance pertains to decisions on two primary components: incentive mechanisms, i.e. economics of the system, and then the blockchain protocol, i.e. improving on technical developments and preventing or recovering from attacks. Governance is widely considered one of the most important matters in designing, implementing, and innovating on the blockchain because it establishes the structure and process by which blockchain protocols can be managed and continually improved upon. Important features such as consensus, scalability, crypto economic design are important, but in the long run, the right governance structure is what allows any of these other components to be appropriately enhanced. Not only does the governance model directly impact all protocol stakeholders and manage how the blockchain currently operates, it is also the framework by which improvements, bug fixes, decision processes, decentralized management mechanisms can be iterated upon in the future. As such, the THETA governance structure is a crucial part of our protocol to correctly implement. We are using the testnet to optimize our governance process and build a robust structure to account for future developments. THETA's initial governance approach. THETA will start off with a limited set of validators to secure the network. Over time, we plan to extend this initial set to accommodate more validator nodes with the end goal of fully decentralizing the network. This will, that was one of Cliff's bugs that bugged him. I should say not a bug, but it bugged him. It's kind of centralized and decentralized mixed. Like it's a decentralized thing on a centralized thing platform. So as they're saying here, and remember when you guys asked me, what do you think about Cliff saying that? I said, well, let's look out in the future. What if these guys are well aware of that over at THETA? And what if they're going to address that at some point in the future? And then all of a sudden, it's definitely decentralized, And this is great because this sounds like they would like to do that. Validator nodes with the end goal of fully, that's so that they're aware that they're not fully decentralized. So they're saying we want to fully decentralize the network. This will be done while simultaneously accounting for security and performance of the protocol. Validators run a full node and are responsible for proposing/approving new blocks and validating transactions. They earn THETA proportionally to the amount of tokens staked and their contribution to the security of the protocol. We are focused on building processes that allow everyone to contribute to network safety and earn THETA tokens. To reach a fully decentralized governance structure, we are taking a multi-step approach of gradually transitioning governance responsibilities to all stakeholders of the network. The composition of the validator set will transition over time to the community of relay nodes, video platforms, and other strategic partners. We view our approach as rendering custodial care to the nascent blockchain. Left to his own devices, I gotta sing a song. I was young, I was left my own devices, and the walls start crumbling. Who's on that song? Damn, it's a good song. Had it in my head. Oh, it's like this weird Greek name or like a weird, And if you close your eyes. Oh, man. See, that's going to be a good one for Steven. It's going to be a good song for Steven, but I don't even know the damn name of it. But Bastille, I think. Bastille? Bastille. Left to his own devices, an inexperienced swimmer would simply struggle to stay afloat, and results would be disastrous. Similarly, launching a fully decentralized governance structure on day one might leave it exposed to malicious actors that can attack the unestablished governance structure. The result would be catastrophic for the THETA network and all token holders alike. In light of the recent struggles of prominent blockchain project launches, we believe a safer approach would be a gradual transition to decentralization with the assistance of responsible and well-intentioned oversight. As creators of the THETA network, we will initially provide the protocol with the necessary stewardship towards an increasingly decentralized future. So again, Cliff had a right to feel the way he did. So, this is like a centralized system. It's like decentralized on top of centralized. I don't like that part. And it looks like they're well aware of this. And ultimately, endgame, we want to be completely decentralized. But THETA has dark energy. Dark energy. Yeah, sure. Sure it does. THETA has awesome energy. Come and feel my energy. A dual currency system. In the interest of securing the network, installing proper governance, and managing the economics of the network, THETA will institute a dual currency system The Theta token that you know, and many already own, will be used to stake, secure, and govern the Theta network. So there it goes again, staking, and you're going to stake these Gamma coins, right? While individual operations, video segment transactions, smart contract operations, etc., will be paid for with the operational token known as Gamma. We'll use the italicized form to indicate the token itself, be it Theta or Gamma. Meaning when they write, it'll be italicized here in this post. There are two key reasons to introduce a second token. What's this? Fixware Silver Alert, Glencore under Department of Justice investigation. I heard about that days ago, and I meant to forward that to Bix. Not sure if I did or not, because he was all over that connection between Glencore with the rigging of silver prices. But anyways, that's another story. Go watch his video, Bix Weir. So anyways, there are two key reasons to introduce a second token. First, this allows the utility and purpose of each token to be separated. Theta is used strictly for staking and securing the network, while Gamma is used to power utility-based operations of the Theta network. This is necessary because staking inherently decreases circulating supply, but video segment transactions and smart contracts will require a highly liquid token that can facilitate millions of daily transactions. Second, two tokens are needed to solve governance issues that arise from using the same token for staking and operations. So keep in mind, red coin's actually using the same coin to stake and use, right? Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but if you're doing content delivery with massive transactions happening continually, like crazy amounts of high numbers, it wouldn't work. So if red coin's idea was to do what they're doing, it would never work. But for what red coin's being used for, it'll be fine, in my humble opinion. So again, video segment transactions, smart contracts will require a highly liquid token that can facilitate millions of daily transactions. That's not going to be red coin. This makes sense. I'm telling you, when I saw the team, I saw these guys running forward, the things they're doing, the updates they're doing, I knew. And I was actually a little bit bothered. How the hell did I not hear about Theta until after the ICO? Why am I hearing from Pete, from a psychic? Like, what the? But damn it, am I happy it went that way? And am I happy I was able to give it to you guys on day one of that information coming out? Free of charge, of course, And I'm telling you, I know it. I can feel it. I mean, I am so sold on Theta. People like Utsava are going to be crying. She'll be sweating. She'll be screaming. When you see how well Theta does, it has dark energy. Dark like dark chocolate that's tasty and good, or like, It's going to be epic. And it very well could be what Michelle White Dove said, where she was like frantically trying to tell Pete, first words out of her mouth when she made that call. Pete says, Joe, she's never said, hey, give me a call, or hey, so-and-so, have Pete give me a call. I always call her when it's my time for reading, and that's it. She's a busy lady doing her thing, and that's that. When she told me to call her, I had no idea what it was going to be about. In the first words out of her mouth, when she says, hello, yeah, hey, it's Pete. Pete, Theta, you got to get Theta. That's the coin. It's going to make you rich. I got this from Spirit on a reading earlier. It just came in. Theta's the one. He goes, Theta, what is that? One of those coins you talk about, these crypto. Theta? Yeah. Never heard of it. Goes and looks it up. Oh, very interesting. Let me go talk to my guy Joe, Jay Snip. He tells me the whole story. I'm hooked, as you would expect. Pete, I'm ready to help. I'll help. I'll drive down to her house. Hours and hours from where I live. I'll head over there if they don't mind. I'll put it right. I'll give them all three, husband, wife, and manager. Here's a free Nano S for you guys. Free of charge, Jay Snip style. I want to make some really good friends and alliances. I love the woo-woo stuff. These people are so nice. It was a great time I had with them. Same with Sharon Michelle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm surrounding myself with people that I feel really good about. You take care of me, guess what? I'm going to take care of you. Except most of the time, I start by saying I'm going to take care of you first to show you I'm sincere, I'm real. You don't have to show me, I'll show you. And I was talking to her the other day, Michelle White Dove, and we were kind of laughing about something. And then she was telling me about Neo and Digibyte, the other day when I posted on Patreon. But she says, Joe, some of your she's like, yeah, you sent me, a bunch of people have got in line for readings, and she goes, it's funny because quite a number of them will ask me, so Joe, is he, is he really a good guy? Is he, is he what he seems to be, And she's basically like, yes, I would have already known, if it wasn't that way by now, for sure. She's like, absolutely, he's genuine, he's the real, he's the real deal. He's that guy you see on YouTube, that's him. Which was nice. I didn't realize some of my people were like asking, like they weren't sure. Yeah, let me ask Michelle. It's okay. I don't hate you. I love you guys still. But let's get back on track, okay? Okay, so second, 2 tokens are needed to solve governance issues that arise from using the same token for staking and operations because the token used for operations must be liquid. It would be easier for a malicious actor to accumulate a significant number of that frequently traded token on the open market. If that same token is also used for staking, they could potentially threaten the security of the THETA network. By separating the 2 functions, staking and operations, into different tokens, that risk is greatly decreased. The Tendermint/Cosmos Hub team wrote extensively on this subject, which they link to. THETA is the staking token in the THETA protocol, which is used to stake, secure, and govern the THETA network. Validator nodes, which approve blocks in the blockchain, will need to hold THETA. All token holders can contribute to the security of the network by staking THETA, and will be incentivized to do so by the reward of additional THETA. So wait a minute. Am I hearing we're staking THETA for more THETA and also automatically receiving Gamma? Are we fixing the double dip? Are you telling me we're about to double dip by holding THETA? All token holders will contribute to the security of the network by staking THETA and will be incentivized to do so by the reward of additional THETA. But I just read a second ago, you also automatically going to be getting these Gamma tokens. Malicious actors that take actions to harm the network will have their staked THETA slashed or forfeited. Wow. So you think you're smarter than the system. We're going to try, not necessarily a 51% attack, but whatever. Some kind of an attack where we get these lion's share of tokens and then we just do some malicious activity. They recognize it immediately, and the system is designed to automatically slash your THETA and or forfeit the whole bunch because you just tried to destroy basically the network on everybody. Now, some people might argue, well, that's control, Joe. We don't want complete control. Remember, we want to get away from the control. But again, with me, and here's the thing with EOS, and it's one of the things that I asked for a long time ago out loud in a YouTube video a few times, like, I just wish, I think I was doing an interview one time with somebody, I was interviewing them, one of these ICOs or something, we were having a chat, and I'm like, I just wish one day there'd be a mechanism in place so that when these damn people do their phishing attacks or DNS redirects and all this crap, and people getting their money stolen, their crypto stolen, that there was a way to just, the whole network recognizes, boom, that was a fraudulent transaction, and it's reversed. But that takes human beings to intervene and say yes or, okay, we agree. EOS has that capability. I was actually happy to see that, but other people are like, well, no, now you're giving a group of people control. They might lock your stuff down, like Bix. Hey, Bix is bad-mouthing them. They may lock him out. It's like, okay, I could see that, yeah, if they're going to do that. But again, at the same time, how the hell do we stop the thievery? And if you have a system in place where it becomes common for blockchain technology, all these new ICOs and new blockchains coming online, to utilize, let's just say, a new, feature of these things, which is you can get your funds back. All the hacking stops. It goes away. I mean, 99% probably goes away. There's only going to be the 1% idiots that try to steal your stuff and sell it as quickly as possible. But it drastically drops because they're going to realize, wow, we get screwed every time we try this. They'll just stop trying. It takes too much effort to try to do this. It gets reversed so quickly, I can't even sell the stuff. Oh, wow. So I actually appreciate that. Maybe when a lot of other people don't. So I'm kind of really liking what I'm reading here. Gamma is the operational token of the protocol. Users earn Gamma for every video stream they relay to other users on the network. Now the question is, well, let's see. Gamma, because again, I'm like, well, I thought we could also earn Gamma by holding theta too. Let's see. Gamma can in turn be used to complete transactions like paying another relay node to provide you with a video stream, or for deploying or interacting with smart contracts. Did you catch that? There's going to be able to apparently have other contracts, just like these ERC20 token kinds of a thing, on the Theta network, which tells me there's probably going to be some big content providers out there, whether that's the YouTubes or the whoever's out there, that want to deploy their own smart contract on the Theta network. Will need to use that Gamma, or gas as it says, to do so, thus making their new token that rides on the Theta network valuable, just like we see these ERC20 tokens. So it is looking like Theta is fixing to go supernova over its period of, whatever period of time it takes to implement all this. I am starting to now see why Theta token could be that dude of crypto in the coming years. You can think of Gamma as the gas of the protocol. Each Theta will generate a proportional amount of Gamma over time. So there it is. There's the secondary staking thing. Meaning large holders of Theta, example video platforms with millions of users, will generate large amounts of Gamma. So again, if YouTube were to use this system, the sheer number of videos being watched is saying they would generate large amounts of Gamma automatically because of the amount of transactions happening. Just as holding Theta gives you a proportional right to govern the Theta network, holding and generating Gamma gives you a proportional means to watch video streams or take other actions on the Theta network. In a forthcoming blog post, we'll be taking a closer look at the dual currency system and how it influences the economics of existing video platforms in DApps, that build on the Theta protocol. Again, these are decentralized apps or what have you. In the meantime, you can also check out the Gamma frequently asked questions as well, which will be updated on an ongoing basis as the protocol develops. So then it talks about the governance. I don't even care about that. I don't even care about that. And there's Gamma facts. Let's go there. This might be a long video, but damn it, let's cover from start to finish what Theta and all this stuff's about. Let's go. I'm just gonna read it. With the introduction of Gamma into the Theta protocol and the launch of our testnet channel, we know the community has lots of questions. Here they are. What is Gamma and what is it going to be used for? Gamma is the operational token of the Theta protocol. And is that where, hold on, is that the same one? It is, okay. So I'm going backwards. The first thing I read you was this, and I stopped because I saw the section where it said, check out these other frequently asked questions, and then I got into that. It looks like I probably should have read that first before I read the Gamma one. But again, I didn't see that one. I saw the Gamma one first. So these are tied to each other. So I'll go back to where I was with that. Where was that? Okay, so it was a short read anyway. Let me just blast through it. I'll get back to where I stopped so we can kind of continue there. Gamma is the operational token of the Theta protocol. Users will use Gamma to complete transactions like paying a relay node to provide you with a stream, or for deploying or interacting with smart contracts. Relay nodes earn Gamma for every video stream they relay to other users on the network. How will Gamma be generated and at what rate? Each Theta token will generate Gamma over time throughout the testnet period. The Theta team will be working on what is the optimal mechanism and rate of generation. Will each viewer need to pay Gamma to pull the video streams on the Theta network? Yes, but most viewers will also share their bandwidth, i.e. serve as a relay node, earning more than enough gamma from relaying that it will cover the gamma they need to watch the video stream. If they aren't sharing and therefore don't have gamma, the video would simply default back to regular CDN viewing and have no loss of quality of service. We also believe it will be in the video platform's interest to subsidize users with gamma in many cases to maximize their bandwidth offload. More on this in the future posts. What is the difference between theta and gamma? Staking theta gives you a proportional right to govern the theta network and generate gamma. So there it is again, because that other post said theta could give you more theta, but here it says you can also get gamma by doing so. While using gamma allows you to watch video streams or take other actions on the network. Now I don't know, is gamma going to be something that ultimately ends up on exchanges that has a value? Like I was talking about earlier, oh wow, we could have theta and gamma that are both valuable? And here's the thing, if it's a token on a blockchain, like is there one that is not, there's a token that's not on the blockchain at some point where you, or on the exchanges? Like I feel like if theta is going to be on the exchanges, which it is, why won't gamma? You know, like Neo's here, well, so is gas. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? But we'll see. I feel like it's going to, I mean, it should be. So staking theta gives you a proportional right to govern the theta network and generate gamma, while using gamma allows you to watch video streams or take other actions on the theta network. Why introduce a secondary currency at all? Or a second currency at all? The primary reasons are to separate the uses of staking and governance with theta and operations transactions with gamma, and to enhance protocol security. You can read more about that, which I just did. So here's where we left off. Theta testnet channel frequently asked questions. What is the theta testnet channel? The theta testnet channel is the first example of the theta blockchain and streaming protocol being integrated with a video platform, Sliver.tv. Users, and that's been around for a while by the way, Sliver. Users can share bandwidth with other peers, earning, in this case, test gamma. Keep that in mind. It's test gamma. You don't get to keep this at the end. The channel allows the Theta team to gather data on how the blockchain and streaming protocol are performing, so we can optimize the scale and protocol ahead of our mainnet launch in Q4 of this year. And remember, they initially said maybe like December, but Q4 starts October. Maybe, again, maybe these guys will be so ahead of everything, like we're going to go early for the first part of the first quarter. Who knows? Which would be funny, because if we're talking fall time frame, guys, fall time frame, who do we keep hearing about fall? By, you know, Michelle White Dove, Sharon Michelle, fall. Guys, the crypto market's going to be really good later this year. Fall time frame. Boy, would I love to see your Theta rocket. 50 cents, 60 cents, $1, $2. Whoa! And you're going to be sitting there counting. Oh my God, how many Theta do I have? Oh my God, how many Theta do I have? At $2? You're going to be emailing me out of control. Why? Because like Donald Trump, you're going to be winning. You're going to be winning so much. Jason Ipfor is going to hate you winning so much and emailing him. You're going to fill his inbox up with the wins. We're going to win so much. Donald Trump style. And I'm not saying that I know, oh, in Q4 this year, it's going to $2. I don't know that. But I'm going to tell you. Every time I went to lunch with Frank last year, and I'm telling him about Bitcoin and the web bot, and it's doing this, and hit that target, and it's going to the next target, and hit that target. Joe, $13,000. When's it supposed to happen? Early 2018, Frank. February, March time frame. It's $1,900? Yeah. You know how much that has to go up to hit that? In like basically a year's time, a little less than a year from now? I know. Couldn't believe it. Then it got to 5,000. Then it got to 7,000. He's like, man. And then it hit 13.8. Then it went into $20,000 in December. And then came down, as we all know. So it happened early. He said, I could not believe it did that. I'm telling you all now, listen to me very carefully. And this isn't just going to be for Theta either, by the way. A lot of cryptos are going to go to levels that right now, even you who've been watching this stuff, will say, I did not think it was going to go that high. Yeah, I heard of it, but I didn't think it would do that. And I'm here to tell you, again, yeah, my opinion, 100% my opinion, Theta's going to be one of those that probably kind of sort of knocks your socks off. But it ain't going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen at the end of this year. But I'm here to tell you what will go in your mind. What thoughts? If you see a couple bucks, $2, $3, $4 even, before the end of the year or at the very end of the year or whatever, what are you going to think? Damn. And again, how many do you got? You got 1 million? You got 500,000? You got 100,000? That you got 100,000 you paid, a few $1,000s for at the time when you got them, whatever. I've got 100,000 Theta. Oh, it's $1 today. You got $100,000 now. Oh, it's $2. You've got $200,000. But I'm not the one to sit here and tell you, I know for a fact by this date and time at the stroke of 6 o'clock and October 21st, I'm not here to say that. But I can see where this thing's going. And I am psyched out of my mind. And it's too early. It's really too early to be that psyched. But I feel like I can see this. The vision is now absolutely clear to me. This thing is going to be a monster. And I think I need to get these guys on the Realist News Show ASAP. If you guys want to tweet to them on their Twitter channel, Theta. JSnip4 would love to interview you guys. Please contact him at, you can do therealistnews.net or simply tweet, hey, send me a DM. All they got to do is follow me on Twitter because I follow them already. And then you can send a direct message. I'll get an email. I'll see it. Oh, okay. And we'll set it up. Because I'd like to get a few little questions answered. I think it would be very good for the community. I don't have any problem giving, as you know, giving Theta a shining light on it. So anyways, what browsers and operating systems are supported for the testnet? Currently, the testnet channel supports Chrome and Firefox on PC and Mac. Support for iOS and Safari and Android will be coming soon. Why am I not relaying my stream to peers or pulling my stream from peers? Since Theta Network is a peer-to-peer protocol, it is possible that you don't have any nearby peers and or the peers you are connected to are too far away to share bandwidth effectively. Will gamma I earn on the testnet be carried over when it launches? At this time, we are not planning to carry test gamma over to the mainnet. Now, keep on. Keyword, Lindsay Williams. Listen to their buzzwords. At this time, we are not planning on doing it. Tells me maybe they don't ever do it. We get into Q4, they run their thing, go to the mainnet, and that's that. Your old gamma don't exist. It's done. It was on the testnet. Or they say, guys, we want to thank you for helping us with the testnet. All the gamma you earned, you're going to go ahead and keep it. It is a possibility. And for that reason, maybe you want to join the testnet. And I may need to do, which I will, I think, right after this video, I'm going to go find specifically how to get on the testnet. Just in case you want to earn some fake test gamma right now, that might actually turn into real gamma, if you will, later on. There's a chance. Not only that, at least you'll have a little idea of how this thing works. So I say we all do it. And if it's just a matter of opening a browser, like I said, the thing I saw before was just opening a browser. I don't know if there was a plugin or whatever, but it was just like open up Chrome and you're good to go. And again, it might be a plugin we got to add, but I'm going to go find that out right after I shut my mouth here and do a second video. So get ready for it because that video will be coming out right afterwards, the second I get the information. So no, at this time, they're not planning on doing it. The main reason is so that we can maintain flexibility with testing parameters. Whereas if test gamma carried over to the mainnet, any testing decision would need to take account the long-term consequences on the mainnet token economics. Which again, they're not saying we're not going to, but right now, yeah, we're not going to do it, but we might, is how I'm reading this. And even if it doesn't happen, at least you and I got to scope this thing out early on. We can tell, hey, yeah, I was on the testnet, baby. I'm an OG. I'm a Theta OG. I was on the testnet, bro. What? Like that really matters, but you know what I'm saying. You believe in it, right? Let's try it. So why should I bother to share my bandwidth on the testnet? Sharing your bandwidth on the testnet allows us to gather more data about the data protocol. Let's help them. You own these things? You've got some? You want them to be valuable later? Let's help them. That's what I'm talking about. I'm fixing to roll. Allowing us to optimize and scale the network ahead of the mainnet launch in Q4. Also, we will be rolling out incentives for users to share their bandwidth on the test channel. Users who contribute the most to testing by amount of bandwidth shared or by length of time spent on sharing will be able to earn actual THETA tokens and or other promotional items. There you go. Let's roll, baby. You want some free THETA? Let's do this. Again, video coming immediately after this. The second I get the how-to, it's coming to you. The test channel isn't working. That's a question. If you have issues, please fill out this Google form. Blah, blah, blah. So I'll link this one. I'll link, which again links to the other article. You want to read it yourself, go for it. I'm off to go figure out how to get on this test net. Stand by. All right, take care.